Welcome to Traffic Talk.
What's up, guys? It's season 2, episode 1 of Traffic Talk. This is 2018, and yeah, I suppose it's that time of the year where I should be saying Happy New Year. So yay, that's great. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Otter, also known as Odly, Otter, and yeah, I do these videos on my way to work once a week, kind of chatting about whatever you guys tell me you want to chat about in the description, or talk about things that just get off of Twitter, or things that interest me. So that's what these are. These are very unedited, very raw. I literally film this and upload it without doing any fancy to make it any better than what it really is. So yeah, just we're going to dive into some topics now. The first topic that I want to come up with, talk to you with, is well, something I've already said. This whole idea of season greetings, guys. It's kind of, it might sound strange to you that I'm bringing this up, but for me, to be honest, it's quite a strange thing. The idea that, I don't know how to explain this, but I find it strange. I never do it very well. And I always find it kind of awkward. You walk into a conversation, people are like, hey, Merry Christmas, hey, Happy New Year. I'm like, at what point do I stop saying this to people? Like, where is it okay to stop having to say Happy New Year? Do I have to have seen you once and done it? Or do I have to do it like for a week? Like, no one's ever given me that life lesson. So if there is some rule out there that I'm not aware of, I would love someone to tell me, because I feel like an idiot when I don't greet someone by saying Happy New Year, and then they say Happy New Year to me, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I suppose, you know, same to you. Like, you can't like not say it back, because then they're going to look at you funny. And I already have enough people looking at me funny to not have that on my page as well. I'm thinking here, guys. I'm thinking out loud. Tell me what you guys think about that. Happy New Year to you guys there that are watching this video. I've already said that, but yeah, it's an odd concept to me. I just wish that I could just be like, hey, Happy New Year, you know, on the 1st or on the 2nd, and then I'm done. And then anyone else after that, I'm sorry, you're too late. All the Happy New Years have been dispensed. We're carrying on business as normal now. You're just getting a normal hello. That would be an easy solution. But I still have people who I know, end of this week, are still going to be saying it to me, and I'm still going to say it back. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining, because I feel like I'm complaining. Let's talk about something else that that normally happens this time of the year, and that's this whole concept of New Year's resolutions, or as a lot of people always do them, is New Year, New Me. And now this is the part where I don't know how to phrase this properly, but I'm going to sound like the negative one, because let's just be serious. It's a new year, but it's not going to be a new year. Like, that whole concept of New Year resolutions, while I understand portions of it, just doesn't gel well with me, and this is why. The whole idea behind a New Year's resolution is to make changes, right? To set yourself a whole bunch of goals that you want to achieve by the end of that year, you know. And so, I mean, what's the typical stuff that you'll see on those kind of lists? You see people saying, oh, I'm going to eat less. We spoke about that last week, you know. You eat like a crazy person during the festive season in December, and then you make it a goal that you should eat less now, which I don't understand. You want to eat less, you want to go to the gym more, you want to be fitter, you want to be healthier, you want to be less angry. I don't know, like, you have New Year's resolutions maybe? You gotta know what I'm talking about. People around you have probably made these. It's always a topic. Again, it's one of those things that people always want to bring up around the lunch table and tell me about what their goals are for the year. And the reason I don't like it is, the reason I find it strange is because, like, if you have goals, or if you know there's things that you need to be doing, why does it take a number, you know, from the 31st to the 1st of December to make you start doing those changes? My whole thinking process is, if there are things that you know you want to change, if there's things that should be changing, then change them now. Like, why are we waiting to do that? Just do it. Just as soon as you realize there's something that you want to change, don't wait for the beginning of the year. Make goals now and start working towards them now. And I get the idea of goals again, so I understand a portion of it. I understand that, you know, some things need to be a bit more of a clean cut. Maybe you're waiting for certain information to come through, which is only going to happen in January. Maybe a shake to get off the highway. Maybe you're waiting for certain things to fall in place that only allows you to set those goals at the beginning of the year. And sure, yes, it's always good. I'm super pale because of the sun. It's always good to be healthy. It's also good to attend gym more. Those things are great, but start doing them whenever you realize you should be doing them, rather than waiting till the beginning of a year. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's just my whole idea. So when people ask me what my New Year's resolutions are, I don't go on that whole spiel, because I have tried that. I have tried to explain to people I find it strange that you have New Year's resolutions rather than just resolve to make changes as and when you find them. But then they kind of get that glazed over look, you know, that look in their faces. And so I've stopped trying to explain it to people. Yes, I do have goals for this year. I do have things that I would love to see happen this year, but those are things that I've been thinking of and planning through or processing at random parts of the year, last year or at the beginning of this year, having done a bit of reflection on stuff. But they're not New Year's resolutions, they're just things that I want to start achieving now. If that makes any sense. Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. Stop giving me that glazed over look, people. Come on, focus. So the traffic was pretty good on the highway. We're actually off the highway already. We're going down the road. It's always work. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit. It's going to be a very short traffic talk, which is great. People wanted me to do funny faces that I saw in traffic. Unfortunately, the cars are going so fast around me that I can't see their faces. But there's generally people with faces that look like they've just woke up, or look like they need a shave, or look like they just need coffee.
Wow.
I don't know, I'm just saying. I see those faces around a lot. I also see the classic lady face in traffic. This is super dangerous. When I see people do this, and I kind of shake my head. But the whole, like, I'm not going to do the whole, okay, I'll try, because I'm on a safe road now. But the whole, like, thing in the, why do they do that with the face? Like when they're putting makeup on, why does the mouth have to go open, like with your eye? Okay, anyway, see those things on the highway? Obviously not when we're traveling at 120, because that would be madness. But yeah, I see that kind of thing on the highway. I see the grumpy look. I see a lot of sleepy people. Yeah, nose picking, like that's so random, huh? People. Anyway, it happens, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for that. Anyway, moving off of that, wow, trying to get my train of thought back. Weird faces, grumpy faces. Generally, not many people are happy on the highway. There's always that one person who is talking to themselves, and then everyone else around them is looking at them funny. That's a great time. But I think I've come to understand that. Last minute things to talk about before we get to work. If you have been sleeping under a rock for the last couple of days, or you've been away, and this is your helpful quick reminder that we are currently in the middle of a Steam sale. So a lot of their games are on deep discount, which is great if you are looking to buy some games. I have something like between 40 and 50 items on my wish list. So whenever these Steam sales happen, I get an email telling me pretty much everything on my wish list is on sale, which is good, because then I go and have a look and see which I can pick out. So if you are looking for games, or if you have bought games on Steam sale, let me know what you guys got. I am kind of looking around to see what I want to get from them. I have 3 ideas. One game, I think I've spoken about or mentioned this game before, is a game called Hacknet, which is like very much based on hacking infrastructure and networking, which might be kind of interesting. It looks like it's somewhat accurate. It's not like, you know, Dead Space, if you guys have watched those videos where the hacking is literally moving a thing around in a circle to find a blue dot. That's not what hacking is like. So I'm kind of interested to check that one out. There's another game called Maze, which is like interesting because it's about mutated corn and a Russian teddy bear. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought when I first saw it. I was like, that's quite an odd combination, but it looks quite funny. So I'm hoping to maybe get something like that. And then there's also, because it's always been on my wish list and I'm just really considering it, and I'm a sucker for it. I love the Half-Life series. So Black Mesa, which is the remake, I suppose, the fan remake of the first game. But anyway, those are my ideas. If you're looking for games, go check those out, because I think they'll be fantastic. We are arriving at work now, so please talk about Steam sale stuff down below. If you have comments that you would like to make and suggestions, this is the time to drop them down below and I will check them out there. And I will see you guys soon for another video. Please remember to like, please remember to share, because sharing is caring, and that is about it.